What's going on, guys? It is the SMT. Thank you for tuning in to watch this edition of the YouTube channel. Today we're talking T-Mobile and Sprint merger. We all know that things have kind of progressed to the point where we're pretty much at the closing stages of the deal, but we do have some things that are changing, and not necessarily good or bad. It's just a difference in what's going to be happening in terms of the deal, how it's structured between the two companies. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into today's content, but first, please do check out some of the links that I've put in the description box below. We have the SMT Patreon community link. We have the SMT Wireless Report Podcast. We're on all your favorite podcast applications. Also, the SMT Twitter handle and the second channel, SMT, the Sneed Mobile Tech live streams podcast page. That one's got all the archived live streams from previous uploads from the other channel. So do check those things out. And also check out the Megadon.net invite code down in the description box. Never need another social media ever again. Take your social media more seriously. No ads, no tracking, no algorithms. Megadon.net. Do check that out. Now, for what's going on with the merger situation, it's pretty simple. The T-Mobile and Sprint merger agreement is not going to be seeing any major changes. That's not the expectation, but we did kind of sense that there had to be a tweak. Now, the changes to the deal, the goal is Deutsche Telekom wants a little bit of a set of new terms. The reason is they feel that the Sprint side in this deal, which I view as the B side, has kind of deteriorated over the last couple of years when this deal was first put together. So that being said, stocks and shares in terms of the value need adjustment, and that's what T-Mobile's side, the Deutsche Telekom parent company, is saying. So too much to gain for Sprint and not enough on the T-Mobile side. So it looks like the new terms actually has kind of, I don't know if I want to say leaked out, but news outlets are starting to report it. It looks like T-Mobile would be receiving some additional ownership operational percentages. So instead of the original 42% ownership share that the Deutsche Telekom would have, the T-Mobile side, it looks like it's going to get a slight bump up to 43%. Now, in and of itself, that may not seem like much, but in operations and ownership, that's pretty substantial. I'm not sure if there are going to be any other terms that are going to be adjusted. I would say no, because nothing else was disclosed. I'm not going to say there's a 0% chance of anything else being changed. I just think it's unlikely. I think this is good enough to get the deal done. So the original deal actually valued Sprint's shares at 9.75 shares for the exchange of one T-Mobile share. So the value was really, really skewed. Now, Sprint originally was supposed to own 27% of the new T-Mobile company. 31% was going to be public owned, with Deutsche Telekom being at 42%. So that kind of gives you a breakdown of that. Now, SoftBank, the majority owner of Sprint, obviously has a huge stake in this. They're the driving force behind the negotiations for the company, as Deutsche Telekom is on the T-Mobile side. Anyways, shares for Sprint recently dropped right before the merger, down below $5, lowest they'd ever been. And as the deal reached clearance, it did reach like $7 or $8, and now currently it's almost $10. So, that being said, you knew Sprint was kind of winning on this piece. If you were a shareholder on the Sprint side, it was, jump for joy and rejoice to the gains. But obviously, I still think that it's possible that something else could change. I just doubt it. I think it's unlikely. But we'll have to wait and see. And of course, I will report back to you guys if I do find anything out. We were supposed to get an announcement at some point today. That's what reports were saying. So if it does, I'll be making a live video. You guys can check it out. We'll come and we'll talk about those terms and see if anything else changes. But as of right now, it looks like the deal is stuck at that $26.2 billion agreement. Under all other terms, they're sticking around. So until further notice, that's the best of the news that we got. So if you appreciated this video, please do like it. Also share it to your favorite social media platforms. That helps the channel quite a bit. So thank you so much in advance for that. Make sure that, if you haven't done so already, maybe it's your first time here, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you never miss an upload from the SMT. And that pretty much wraps this one up. More videos to come, guys. Make sure you stick around and keep it tuned to the SMT YouTube channel. Thank you guys again for watching. I'm the SMT, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.